Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, after a roller coaster day on Tuesday, the Australian dollar has still, at this point, continuing to challenge the upside, but contained by the resistance of 69.65.75. As you can see here, the broad uptrend is climbing and at present is still viewed around 68 figure 35 and therefore would look towards a support first of all of 68.75 to break to take the challenge lower. But at this stage, as I mentioned, the bulls are continuing to persist to take the challenge higher. But while we remain beneath 69.75, then I do anticipate that the bears should continue to defend the top side and look back towards the support. With the US dollar slightly weaker overnight, the market for the euro takes another challenge back towards that recent high of 113.40.50. The US dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, took heavy casualties overnight and plummeted to a low of 96.47. As I mentioned, the euro did take the challenge to the recent highs around 113.48. So with the resistance still capping around that 113.40.50, let's see if the bears can take the challenge back to the downside. If not, then we could see another test up towards at least 40 to 95 around this 113 area. But again, I'm not overly bullish as the RSI is declining and therefore giving some divergence to this pattern. The dollar yen overnight has quite surprisingly reached its objective, and that was at 106 figure 40. From the rebound of the low of 106, the market is still at this point vulnerable to another downward challenge, and therefore could see a break of 106 and look down towards the region of 104.60.80 and reassess from there. Overall, though, I feel the pattern from this way that we're viewing and also with the ADX trending, the pressure will be and continue to see supports under pressure while yen strengthens. Little to say to the pound at the moment, since breaking above 125 has slightly eased back on the demand, but nevertheless still a little bit mixed at these levels. As long as we don't break above the level around 125.55, then I do anticipate a pullback. We do need to break 124.65 to reinstate the callback to 122 to 123. The dollar CAD still trading sideways and capped from that resistance around 136. Now I do anticipate that we see a break above 135.80 to see a move beyond 136.25 and up towards 136.65 to 137. Well, this time around, the gold didn't actually reject the level from the 8-year highs. And as you can see here from the monthly, the fact is we're still pressuring the top side of the range. At present, I am a little bit cautious in where we go from here. Although the ADX is trending now, after the last 2.5 days of bullishness, the RSI is somewhat overbought. And we have backed away from the highs this morning, which was around 1,773. However, a break above 74 would give us the last step towards around 1,780 to 88. And that's where I go neutral and therefore expect to see a turnaround. But due to the fact of the uncertainty and also with the risk still out there with the COVID-19, the safe haven demand has continued. Backing away from the top side of this range in oil at $41 a barrel still gives the call to a decline. Now I feel the market will probably get back to about 36 with a base at 34 and reassess from there. It is anticipated that the bears should continue to defend this level around 41 and without a close above there still keeps the view for a pullback. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out the intraday report. I hope you enjoyed a great start to this new day.